welcome to my channel. Today's gonna be a pretty simple workout, just doing bench press. Gonna start off by warming up the 10 pounds. Gonna have so much fun. A lot more fun than yesterday. Yesterday was leg day. Today, it's a little bit more fun for me. Again, just want to emphasize, really take that time to warm up. I'm gonna be doing some heavier weights for me today. So just want to make sure that everything is feeling good, that there's no problems, listening to my body, and just taking it all in. You don't want to find out when you're lifting heavy that something's wrong. This gives you a chance to notice it before it becomes a problem. The one advantage I feel that comes from doing the bench press with the dumbbell versus anything else, the barbell rather, is that you definitely can't cheat with one half of your body. For me, my right side, when I'm using a barbell, if I'm getting tired, will start to compensate for the left side. With using dumbbells, it's just not an option. They both got to do the work. If you look at yourself and you feel like there's an imbalance, this is a way to help with that. Now, yesterday's leg day was rough. After. It was 87 degrees in my garage, and when I got done, I needed water bad, a lot of water. I was feeling shaky, but I'm glad I got it done. Had a lot of excuses lined up to not work out yesterday, but I didn't listen to them, knocked them out, got it done. One excuse was I knew the garage was going to be hot. So overcoming that excuse was good. The hard part is I've got to take my kids to an indoor playground that has this big structure, and they're gonna want me to run through it with them. I am, but it's definitely gonna be hard to do. That's it's the joys of being a father, right? And it's a lot of fun. If I was a kid, I would have loved this place. morning, this morning it's not so hot in the garage. It's only 79 degrees. That's nice. I didn't say it, I did switch to the 20-pound dumbbells, which is still part of my warm-up. Get a little bit more weight on there just to fill it out before I jump to the big weights. All right, we're done with the 20s. Time for 60 pounds. All right, this is the big weight for me today, 60 pounds. And the goal is to do 3 sets of 10. We'll see if I can manage it. I want to focus my mind. Then you know you're doing the right amount of weight. You gotta get that focus going before you grab it. Reassessing whether or not you really want to do this to yourself. What did I do? Wait. One second. One of my kids is out here with me. They are chilling, playing with a tablet, but had a question. All right. You 20 more seconds. Jump back on. Again, it's a nice part about working out at home in your own garage is, it's easier if you have kids. You're not driving off somewhere. Your kids can hang out in the garage, or you have cameras set up so you can see them. It's a lot easier than going to the gym. And again, it takes away that excuse. Especially when they're older. When they're younger, when they're babies, you can't have them out in the garage. They're not very good about staying out of stuff. But older kids are better for it. All right, I'm gonna give myself a full minute to recover. because I really want to hit that third set of 10. See, if I get the 3 sets of 10, that means next week I can increase the weight. That's what's all about, getting them gains. I try to keep my breaks, though, again, between 30 seconds and a minute being the longest. I don't like to go too long, because then my body has a chance to recover. I'm kind of pushing for that fatigue. Again, everyone does it different, and you got to do what works out best for you. As long as you're out getting it done, that's what matters. All right. Oh, that was it. 3 sets of 10. Good. You can move on back up. After taking 2 months off, or being out for 2 months, definitely took a hit on my strength. So I'm glad to be pushing it back up there. And I'll say this too, I don't know if it's true for everyone, but it's true for me. I can always do more weight with a bar than I can with the dumbbells. It always feels easier with a bar. Give it 20 more seconds. And then going for the bonus set. As long as I hit 8 or above, I like to keep pushing. I've done 3 sets of 10, and do another set. Just making sure you're being smart and you're not going to drop the weights on yourself or tear anything. That's 6. So definitely big improvements over last time. Last time I did last time I did chest, I did 2 sets of 10 and 1 set of 5. So big improvement. Excited about that. Next week, it's move up to I'm gonna move up to 70 pounds next week. So that'll be a lot of fun. Right now I'm taking it down to 50 pounds. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, when I was younger and not really controlling myself, being practical, I dropped a 60-pound dumbbell on my chest. That was not a lot of fun. I just went up to the last one, got it, and on the way down, my arms and just like, ah, we're done. And just dropped it right on my chest. A lot of fun. Good times. All right. 10 more seconds, and then I'm gonna push these 50s. All right. All right, that's 9. Not quite 10. Myself 20 seconds more and then jumping back on it. Again, you're gonna find if you do those breaks longer, you'll be able to work out longer. But I'm trying to keep this condensed to like 30-minute workouts. So I gotta hit it hard, hit it fast. There we go. Eight. I'm gonna give myself 40 minutes. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. All right, here we go. right, so that's 5. Going down to 40. I'll tell you the nice thing about doing the suitcase squats that I do is you definitely get a workout in your shoulders and back and obviously your hands, but it's like a nice all-around workout. We'll say this, the nice part about working out, and it was very true yesterday, getting that leg day done, is you do get a significant boost in your, for me, my mental health, my emotional well-being, when I get a good solid workout in. I feel better about myself, I feel better that knowing that I did something hard that day. And I think there's a lot to be said for doing hard things. And hopefully, you can do hard things. And remember, what constitutes as hard has to do with you and your ability. There are guys that would laugh at my workouts and say, oh, it's not hard. And for them, that's true. For me, it is hard. You can always tell it's getting hard for me when you hear that foot start to move. Whenever I'm starting to like dig down that left leg, I'll start to shuffle a little bit. I can sweat in my eyes. The nice part about having one of my kids out here is I can look over and see they're having a good time, enjoying themselves, and that's nice. It's nice when you can see your kids happy. That's 9. Starting to go down. So 30 seconds. Do it again. Lost track of time there for a second. Thirty seconds or 20 seconds more. Yeah. That was 8. Give it 30 seconds and go for one last set. So I'm running out of time. That one did more work than last week. And it's just about not quitting. It's fine. All right. I gotta go. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good day, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the timeline. God bless you. Thank you. All right, today's bench press, I did 3 sets of 10 with the 10 pounds, 3 sets of 10 with the 20 pounds, 3 sets of 10 with the 60 pound, 1 set of 6 with the 50 pounds. I did 1 set of 9, 1 set of 8, 1 set of 5 with the 40 pounds. I did 2 sets of 10, 1 set of 9, 2 sets of 8, and 1 set of 5. Thank you.